Everybody,
Right,
Weekend Not Racing is now live.
can you pop that in announcements, please, mate?
Already is in from the bot.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow. No way.
Stefano. Good old Stefano putting it in the announcements for us. Oh, Nunda is in, I think. Yeah, he is. He's in. Everyone's in. 20 drivers.
Good stuff. Oh, bit more away straight away. Good to see. And people
That's what I was thinking when I started this stream. I wasn't expecting it, and then I had to start it midway through quali.
You know what it is? I was sitting there and I was like, I've never told Crazy Bill I want to start early.
Oh yeah. I was like, oh brilliant, just drop me in it.
It's the last week I had 7 minutes to transition.
Oh.
And I just needed a little bit of time to breathe.
Yeah.
Right, so here we are then. Good evening, everybody. As you can tell, Weekend Night Racing is back.
For another week.
For another week, yep. Round 21, the penultimate race of the weekend, of the racing season, sorry, here in Australia. So, good day, Crazy Bill. Joining we're again on Driver Comms. I am, of course, Vintage, your new host for the championship. And straight away, we've got 5 people on. My son comes down. Yes, son, you go get a drink. We've got Cal Cohen. Have a good one, lads. Dylan's in. Evening. Best of luck, everyone. Best of luck to you, Dylan. And there's probably more because my stream's gone down already.
That's it. Does it say server issue?
No, not on. Sorry, not on.
Oh, mine kept saying server issue.
Oh. No, it's not. My PlayStation's fine. It's me YouTube.
I know what you mean.
So,
Might have to go onto Twitch then.
yeah, no, I'll go and. There we go, we're back.
We're back. It's just me and you now, guys.
Right, sorry, yeah, my son came in again, so it's all go at the minute. Right, Theo saying good evening, everyone. Nunda, any good strategies to give him? Not, oh God, it's pointless asking me.
I'd say medium hard probably, or soft medium, one of them.
As a couple of minutes into Q1, we'll see people on their outlaps now. Maniac's already retired. Qualiban?
Probably.
Cryptic, we got an update driving racing point. An upgrade driving racing point. Who we got in the racing point? La Quarta. Le Porta. It's that Q that throws us off in his name. As we dive on board with him, as we see people are starting their laps, we'll get right. So yes, here we are, Albert Park today. We'll jump on with Marski, he's on a lap. Is he going to be the first to cross the line? No, he's not. There's going to be a Williams, so we'll find out Williams. It is. It's going to be Crazy Bill. We'll jump on board with him. Yes, so yeah, Albert Park, 16 corners, street circuit. Do you like it? Do you prefer street circuits?
No, not at all.
No. To be fair, I like this track. It is one of my better tracks. As he's coming round the final corner. Onto the pit straight to put his first
Nothing
lap
too
in.
risky for Q1.
Yeah. I gathered that. That's why he was still answering his mate. Comments coming straight in. Yeah, so Cryptic saying he's got an upgrade. Yeah, Laporta, our League One champion, going to be here permanently next season. As we see the Williams, time start coming in. Cal Cohen going 120.763 to put you to second. Adams first lap 121.5. We had a Dave as Mowski jumps above him with a 121.6. We had a Dave with a 122 as Ayrton goes above him. Here's Bailey, he's in the pits, so Dylan is in the... Who's that coming? Oh, he's coming out the pits, blue car. So Sharaz.
Is Cal Cohen a Prem driver?
No, he's just a reserve, mate.
Ah.
Puts his first lap in, 122.9. Yeah, he's raced in Championship and...
I think he came third in the Prem at one point when I commentated.
As people are joining with. Cryptic saying wet the inters under. Yeah, so weather report. Mushroom.
I'll have a look when I get back.
Oh, we've got someone new, Haywire, saying hey. Hey to you, mate. Don't recognise that name. You see people coming in on the in laps. Jake Wilson. Good luck, guys. Cheers, boss. He's never raced in the Prem. Oh, right. So he's only raced Championship. I thought he had as well, mate. So he must have came third, obviously, in Championship. Right. We'll get on board with some people. Sorry, is that the Alpha Fox coming into the pits? Sorry for lagging again, lads. Dave, where can I find that auto drive setup? I'm assuming he means bearded Dave.
Auto drive.
Oh. Let's see, bearded Dave taking it nice and smooth. Right, so is that Phase Billy about to start? No, he's on his out lap. There's his teammate Dylan. He started his lap. And oh, was that? Yep, someone's took a spin already. Nunda's into the wall. He's still going though. Where is he? He's come out to turn 11 and 12. He's come off that fast left rider and he's spun it. He hasn't. And he hasn't. He hasn't took a wheel off, but that was unfortunate there. That's a Haas next. That's that Haas. Jonesy slowing down to let Phase Bailey past, who's on his out lap. Right, I'll get through your field in a minute, guys. As I've bearded Dave, he's coming into the pits. Phase Bailey about to start his lap. Anyone on a lap? Sloth is invalidated. Theo, he's on a lap.
Looks like a good lap.
Yeah, let's have a look. Stay on board with him. Yeah, so we've got a few different drivers in as we'll carry on through them as we see Theo coming around the last couple of corners, turn 15, turn 16. He's looking alright. That is looking good. Well done, Theo, with a 121.6, moves him up to 5th. So yeah, quickly run through your grid. So we've talked about Laporta, talked about Cal Cohen, Crazy Bill, and his racing point, looking for a much better performance this week again. Do not want to make it 3 in a row, mate, just to put more pressure on you there. 3 DNFs. As we'll see a Ferrari coming out the pits. I wonder if that'll be Jake the Slayer possibly. We've got Adam and his Williams, Theo and his Alfa Romeo, Mowski and his Mercedes in the pits, Ayrton's on his outlap and his Renault. We had a Dave and his Alfa Tauri, and we've got the Alpha Fox and his Williams. Shadows in his Red Bull again. Invalidating. Maniac, as we see, Qualiban in his Alpha Tauri. FIFA Beefy in his Red Bull. Andy Lou. He's looking very laggy. Right. He is looking very laggy. FaZe Bailey, he's out of the session also. Missed what happened there. So this is Biffy heading into the pits. Jake the Slayer coming out the pits, I believe, in his Ferrari. Sloth, reserve. Into night for the Haas. Both Haas drivers missing. Sloth is about to complete his first lap, hopefully, without invalidating. We'll stay on board with him a second. As he comes through turn 15, turn 16, full throttle, DRS. All his airs is used. 120.9 to take him third. Ooh, so he's currently reserves 1, 2, 3. Setting the benchmark early on. The second reserve in the Haas is Jonesy. He's about to cross the line to see if he can improve on his time. First time over 122. No, he's coming to the pits. Got a Williams. That'll be the Alpha Fox. He's Alpha Fox is next across the line, yeah. And he better his time. Yes, he can by half a second to move him up underneath his teammate. As we see a Renault there across the line. Ayton didn't improve. We're watching Shadows now. Where's he going to finish? He puts a time of 122 to take him 13th. We'll jump on now with Nunda. He's the only one yet to set a time, so we'll watch him as he comes through that left right again. There's one. Oh, doesn't want to lose it. He hasn't invalidated, no. Let's just give a really bad camera angle. Here we go. Through 13. Look at the...
This looks like a
Nunda, I practiced that corner for 2 hours and he still spun out on it. Oh, Jake wants the standings, yep. We'll run through the standings as soon as we see Nunda cross his line. And goes P3. Yeah, he's not going to let reserves take all the fun today. As I quickly jump on, is that Calc? No, it's going to be Ayton again. He's invalidated his lap. Then we've got some Red Bulls there next. Shadows. Although it'll be Beefy first. No, he's on his out lap. So we'll stay on board with Shadows, whose fuel light's flashing. So will he put a time in? Nope, he's going into the pits. So right on board with Beefy, who's about to start his lap. So he goes through turns 1 and 2 to get his second DRS. I'll quickly get
so looking a bit cloudy, mate.
It is. Did you get a weather report?
I'll have a look quickly with Jeff.
Right, so yeah. Standings. Oh, can I get a... So, like I said, penultimate weekend. First, we've got Argentina, who's missing again on 213. Beefy's in second place on 201. So, you know, 12 points of difference. Then you've got Nunda on 195. And we've got Marvsky next on 167. So, them three drivers really having something to fight for. And fifth, we've got Jake the Slayer. As we say, Beefy's about to cross the line to put in his first time. Takes him to 10th with a 121.7. Well done to him. We've got some Haas next. Oh, as I say, look, Leporta must have retired from the session. Jones is on his out lap. He's about to start a lap. So we've got some red cars. Jake the Slayer is invalidated. Dylan, he's on a lap, but his fuel light's flashing. I'll quickly get back onto the comments on the YouTube. Formula moments. Cryptic, I'm the Hamilton. I'm the Hamilton. Letting Russell Laporta have a test drive for the championship. Oh, he's taking all the glory for this. He's taking all the glory. Even when he's not on track, he's going for a driver's driver of the day, I guess.
Sure.
Most sportsmen being a gentleman. As we see, Crazy Bill's a 10th up, nearly 2/10ths up. As he's starting, he's halfway through sector 2. And he's gone into that wall. Well, we'll get the camera off that, let him regroup. See,
I had a fastest sector 1 as well.
Did you? I missed that, mate. My head's still bouncing from screen to screen. Right, what's happening with Marvsky? Can he improve his time? Marvsky moves up, yes, to 6th. Nearly, well, 4.48 seconds quicker. Well done. Right, so people in the danger zone. There's I've got serious mushroom. It's not lag. He has Cummins auto drive on. Oh, there we go, mate. It took it to the end of Q1 before the dreaded name got mentioned. He who shall not be named. Who's
he
on
has
a
been
lap?
named, though.
He has been named. He's been named in the chat. There's Adam, who's on a lap. Doesn't invalidate as he comes to turns 15 and 16. Get a better view of that. Yes, he keeps it. Stays on track. Where's he going to get? On 8th. Oh, he was a 2/10ths down. And a 10.5 down. Is he going to keep going again straight away? Let's have a look. Is that Marvsky? No, he didn't move. Right, so as we're coming to the end, like I say, we've got the Maniac and FaZe Bailey. Didn't set a time, and Maniac's obviously Q1 ban. Full quali ban. FaZe Bailey looks like he's had an accident. Sharaz. Swan Shanks, P18. He enters sector 2. I missed his time. Quickly have a look for that. Sharaz, he needs to improve, but he's a 1.5 down, so he needs to get round and get back out. As people are starting to retire from the session. And Andy Liu is about to start what will be his final lap. There's none that says Cryptical Bottas. I mean Crazy Bottas, or does he mean Crazy Cryptic? Or Cryptic is Bottas? Oh, we don't know. Cryptic's still coughing. Sloth's joined with. Oh, Beefy. Beefy got in Shadaz's way. Oh. One teammate blocking another, but Shadaz is 3/4 of a second up on this lap, so let's stay on board with him. Because if he gets through, he won't care. As we're seeing, we're on turn 16 onto the pit straight. It's looking really good. Yes, 13th, 1:21.8. Put some. I know it's not safe yet, but on my screen, Q1's finished, even though no one's got the checkered flag. If Cryptic's back for the last race of the season, that could make things very interesting.
Someone's off.
Someone's off, yeah, I've seen it. That looks like... That wasn't Theo, was it Andy Liu? Yeah, it looks like the two Alfa Romeos are getting pretty close together, but Andy Liu, maybe it's because he does look glitchy. Andy Liu. Just have to keep an eye on him. Hopefully he doesn't get kicked. So any drivers looking to improve. Marvsky's finished. Who's in the other? There, Swanshanks. Oh, can he get out the drop zone? Nope, he's back in the pit, so he's over. He's happy to start P18. Aiton's looking to improve though. Where can he finish? Aiton moves up to 7th. Good lap, mate. 1:21.2. As we see, a pink car. Is that Crazy Bill?
I could have improved way more if I didn't had a bit of an accident. But
yeah, 4/10. Looks like Bearded Dave. Where is the Bearded Dave? He's had an accident. Or was it the Red Bull? Not too sure, but looks like cars are coming into the pits. Dylan, yeah. So that's it then, yeah. Q1 done. The Porter, Cal Cohen, Nunda, they're your top 3. Sloth, FIFA Beefy Marvsky, as Dylan retires. 4, 5 and 6. With Aiton, Bearded Dave, Crazy Bill and Adam are your top 10. Leaving this first session is the Maniac in 20th, FaZe Bailey 19th, Swanshanks 18th, Andy Liu 17th, and Jonesy in 16th. Let's have a look at the times then quickly before we leave. Look at that. Top 9 within a second of each other. Good stuff for Q1.
pardon me.
That's alright mate. I'll wait for that counter to tick down. And there we go. Sorry about that. Let's get into the comments. Remember that time I gave you the slipstream in Vietnam? Says Cryptic. Is Serious Mushroom saying is our last race Australia? No.
Nah, Netherlands next.
Netherlands next week, yeah. Cryptic, I want my favourite track back now. No, Netherlands next week, yeah. There we go. Ferrari International Alcohol says Nunda. Okie dokie. And Serious Mushrooms thanking Cryptic. Jake the Slayer, my lap time I set was a perfect lap for him. 3 perfect laps, mate. It'll give you a fantastic qualifying session. And Vettel, on the other hand, has gone soft. Soft drinks only. Oh, sorry, I missed it. Cryptic says with the clearest driving, that sounds believable. Nunda. Then yeah, Vettel's on the other hand has gone soft. Soft drinks only. Jake the Slayer saying he did a 21.6. And then Cryptic saying, nah Jake, Q3 you'll find another 10th or 2 as we see cars coming on at the outlaps. Jake the Slayer doesn't think he's going to make it to Q3. Wait and see. And Cryptic saying,
yeah, I don't think I'm going to make it either.
It sucks to be an RP fan. Cryptic also says, poor Vettel, he wants Perez back. Okay. So, Adam's going to be your first guy on track, so he gets a bit TV time. There we go, he's going to be the first one, and are you straight behind him? I believe you are, so I'll be quiet talking to you. As we say, no, you do your thing, mate. Adam's on the medium compound, there you see them yellow walls as he goes through turn 1 and 2. Comes out of turn 2 nice, like that DRS going into 3 and 4. Go 3, 3 and 4 now. How well does he take 5? How far off? Oh, he keeps all 4 wheels on. No rumble strip there. Yes, comes through 8, fine. Oh, and he's invalidated. So that's going to be his lap, first lap over. Jump on board with Crazy Bill now, as he's going to come up.
I'm done, mate.
Turns 9 and 10. Oh, you're done, right? You go up your lap, no problem. Next then we've got a Reynolds. That'll be Kyle Cohen, is it? Yeah. He's going to come through. Well, it is. Is it? Did they say it's a straight? Because it's not a corner. That's turn 11. There you go. There's turn 12. This Crazy Bill moves to the side one way, and Adam moves to the next as yellow flags pop up for them. Off the throttle, swing it round. Turn 14. There we go. Turn 15. Slow it right down. Don't over rev it. As flat, take as much as a curve as you can. Cal Cohen goes P1 on the mediums. So as we followed him, the Alpha Fox was actually first, should have been first to set the time. But he puts in a 1:21.9. Dylan then puts in a 1:23. Shadows beats him with a 1:22.7. As I say, the bearded Dave going really slow, up the gears, get good traction as he's about to start his lap. So, Crazy Bill's in the pit, so Laporta is next on a lap. Anyone else on a lap? None does. Gears are glitching out. Oh god. As we don't want to listen to that too much, I'm sorry, Nunda, but we'll keep an eye. Where's the Haas? That's Sloth right behind him. We'll jump to Nunda as soon as I see him getting towards. Right, so he's got DRS now. He's about to set his time. There we go. Oh, slow time for Nunda, 1:23. As you see, Sloth, where's he put it? He puts it P2 with a 1:21.8. Yeah, be happy with that. Good times. Who's next? Who's next? Is that a 8 will be starting? Yeah, as he comes through turns 1 and 2. Beefy's in the pits because he invalidated. We'll have a look at his teammate. Is he looking to improve? No, he was a 10th and a 3rd down. Let's see. A Mercedes now. Marvsky's about to start his lap, and we've got a yellow flag for the Alpha Fox, who's slowed right down. Literally needs to keep moving so he doesn't get disqualified. As we say, Cal Cohen into the pits. Bearded Dave about to start. About to go round and round and in circles. Don't back up on track, Dave. You get DQ'd. I'm afraid you're going to have to go. That's it. Oh, as we see, Jake the Slayer coming out, getting sent out by his mechanic there, right into the path of what I believe was an Alpha Tauri. So we'll have a look, see who's behind him. Now, oh god, it's. As you see, I was on Jake the Slayer's name, but it was given as the Bearded Dave's point of view. So that wasn't very clever. As the Haas is going into the pits, looks like, yeah, Ferrari.
Whoever's behind me's got a beautiful slipstream right now.
Bearded Dave. As Shadows comes into the pits. Marsky, what can he do? Comes around the final corner into the pit straight. DRS open, foot to the floor. His fuel light is flashing though. Marsky goes P1, and he's took it into the 120s. Well done, mate. 1:20.996. Fantastic lap. On the soft tyres, so he needs to nurse them back. Get a fresh set on if he's going to try to beat it. He doesn't want to kill them. You'll see a pink car now. That is that. The Porter going into the pits. And the Bearded Dave, he's going to be coming back round. He needs to put on the time on the board, but again he's going slow and into the pits. I think he might just have to change, get them softs on and hope for the best. Jake the Slayer is about to start his first lap. Crazy Bill. He's on the final corner, gets DRS. No fuel light, so maybe he can go again. Just puts in a 1:22.3. Puts him in 7th, but you'll want to be improving on that time, mate. As we saw a white car then cross the line. No, we didn't. He came out the pit of the Alpha Fox. Nando's on his out lap. Theo's about to start a lap. So we'll have a look at Theo then. He's gone through 1 and 2. Comes up now, turn 3. Slowing it right down. 4, build up the speed, off throttle a bit around this corner. Turn 5, takes a flat out. Yep, a little bit of rumble strip as he comes into turn 6. Curb there, not too, yep, gets no grass that time. Keep it nice and tight on this left hand turn of 8. Takes curb, not the high point. Yeah, how far to the wall does he get? He gets a good angle. Does he turn right? Kind of exit does he get? Ooh, maybe that was glitchy, but he looked like he could have lost it. Gets his DRS open. Just want to see times coming in now. Jake the Slayer goes P6. Nunda next. No, he started his lap. Adam, no. Alpha Fox is going to cross the line next. Stays P5, so jump straight back to Theo.
Andy Lou's joined?
I know,
What?
he must... I noticed, mate, he must have... I didn't say him name, but everyone got plenty of invites, as you know. This Theo goes to P9 with a 1:22. Don't stop dead, mate. Have a quick look in the comments, because I get distracted when they start putting times in. As I see a white car next to come across the line. With Adam, where can Adam put it? He's going to go P3. Oh, he's having a 1:21.3. He's standing out in quality of the day, mate.
Sure.
Looking Adam with McDoohan with that helmet, nice. Yeah, is that? Oh, can I get a look at it? As we see a McLaren take past. Right, so we've got red cars coming through now. Is that Nunda next? Yeah. On the mediums. Oh wait, what's Nunda got then? Keeps 4 wheels on the track. As he retires again. Nunda, only P7. I was looking higher at the board there. Is that Shadows? No. Is that Beefy coming around across the line? Yes it is. With a time of 1:21.9. Takes him up to P7. Formula moments. Quickly, good luck Jake. Oh, Formula moment saying he'll take that advice. I'm assuming from Serious Mushroom. As we're seeing an Alfa Romeo, is that Theo? Is he going to better his time? No. Still P3 as we've got yellow flags for a Williams. You've just been getting out, he'll be out of fuel. I've got an orange car, is that Dylan gonna? Yes it is. Into the pits he comes. Right, back into the comments in. A long race, Jake. Just set a comfy pace when the race gets underway. And Jake just saying that's what he aims to do. Yeah, not like Belgium where in League 1 was only 22 laps with it being such a long circuit. As we see a Williams going to the pits. Theo, where's Theo? Oh, Theo put in a purple sector too, just as we got on him. So that's got to be a good sign personally for him. We'll see, can Theo get himself into Q3 with this lap? A lot of people this week braving the mediums. Where's Theo gonna go? How much can he improve? 4. Well done, mate. Puts it P8 with a 122. 168. 4.5 tenths up on his last lap. Fantastic, mate. As we go on to Sharaz, he now puts in a purple sector too, so we can ride on board with him. He's on the soft tyres though, so this could actually be a legit purple second sector. Comes through now. That fast right-hander, as we see a yellow flag for nothing. As he rounds the last corner. Keeps it all on the track. DRS is open. Jump on board as he crosses the line. Puts it P2. Well done, Sharaz. And I might recall said it was FIFA Beefy to start with. No, that was Sharaz we were watching. Well done, mate. Puts it into second. As we're seeing now, the bearded Dave, who's invalidated. I see Crazy Bill. Hope bearded Dave gets out his way. See Crazy Bill, car number 19, keeps 4 wheels on the track. Well done. There goes Dave to the side. Crazy Bill moves up to P6 behind his teammate with a 2 tenths off your teammate. Well done, mate. And that's the League One champion. I know he's on a harder compound than you, but Q3 has got to be a good one. If you get there, mate, as Theo's into the pits. I want Nunda now on his out lap as Beefy retires from the session. I'm just going to quickly dive through the players, make sure. Right. Haas next. That's Sloth, that'll be Sloth on an out lap. Invalidated in any way. So that'll be Shadows on his in lap. Back on board with Bill. Is he on a lap? You'll see a yellow flag for Tauri. Must have had a spin in there again. Bearded Dave. Serious Mushroom asking what's the weather. Well, it's looking a lot better than it did in Q1. More sunshine now. Well, as Bearded Dave retires from the session, we'll ask Bill to check at the start of the next session for the next session, if you don't mind, mate. As the checker flags now are starting to come out. Yeah, we'll have enough. I think because it only gives you one qualifying session at a time. Dylan, right, Aiden. He invalidated. Oh, so I was wondering if Aiden was looking a bit more confident this week, but nope, couldn't set a time in. As far as my count I was done. You know, a quick check. Nunda, he looks like the only one who can still put a lap in. So just right on board with him. So he rounds the final couple of corners. Keeps it on the track. We'll quickly jump on. Where's Nunda going to go? He was safe in anyway, but he's put it up to P7. 4 tenths quicker. So there we go then. That's Q2 done. Marski, Sharaz and Cal Cohen this time make up your top 3. And leaving the session this time is Theo in P11. Jake the Slayer, the surprise this week, to go out in Q2 for me. In 12th, Bearded Dave 13th. Dylan is in 14th and Aiton is in 15th.
Didn't set a time?
Who didn't set a time, no. Only put 1 lap in. I guess he's tried to wait till the track was at its best for this session. Put 1 lap in on the mediums, but invalidated along the way. Right, there we go. It's starting to load the next session in now. There we go. So we've got Marski, Sharaz, Cal Cohen, Adam, Reporter, Crazy Bill, Nunda, I Am Sloth, the Alpha Fox, and Biffy, all make within a second of each other, all going into Q3. with 2, 4, 5 are going to start on the softs and 5 are going to start on the mediums. There we go. Providing it's a wet, dry race.
Hopefully.
Okay, I've just got to wait a couple of seconds for the counter to tick down as we'll quickly jump in the comments again. Nunda saying it's dry, even the race. Thank you very much. Jake the Slayer asking Nunda softs, question mark. Serious Mushroom thanking Nunda. Saying cheers Nunda, should be furious then. Hope it's great watch for you, mate. Jake only needs a few tenths to get through, but as we see, he didn't get it. Nunda saying few. Yeah, but you were P11 anyway, mate, and you were the last one to cross the line, so you were through in anyway. Just makes it look a bit more respectable. P7 instead of P11. As FIFA Beefy retires from the session, as we see a Ferrari mechanic come out, so I'm assuming a Q3 ban for Beefy. Well remembered, mate, fair play. So there we go, it's Nunda first to come out the pits. No, it's not. It's the
Got a bit of a traffic jam going on here.
Yeah, as we see everyone coming out there, a couple of pink dots. See a Red Bull exiting the pits. So there we go. I've got a glitch there. So I was pressing R1 on the Alpha Fox and it was jumping back to the pits. Very strange. Quickly jump back in the comments. Yeah, Serious Mushroom saying fair play, Jake, but Q3 would have been more practice. Yeah, extra couple of laps for sure. Especially on a track you mightn't be so confident at. Formula moments. Jake the Slayer was only 0.7 slower on mediums. Nice. So 7 tenths down. As we see, everyone is on an outlap apart from Beefy, who's obviously going to be starting P10, and Adam, who's still in the pits. So yeah, Nunda, the amount of times I lost it on that left corner, I'm assuming he means that left right. As we see, Adam, the Alpha Fox, is about to start the first lap of Q3. Yeah, that left right turns 11 and 12. Oof. That's my. Every track's got a couple of corners like that get me, and that's the one on this track. As I get the delta in that up for you. As we see, everyone's going to be on the soft, so we don't need to really fill. Can we leave the detail off for this one? Because I know everyone's going to be on the softs. Right, so where's Adam? Halfway through sector 2. So that's turns 9 and 10. Yeah, now according to... Well, this isn't a corner. Puts in, so that's your turn 11, turn 12, your left right. As it comes round to turns 13, slowing it right down, good apex there by the looks of it. Foot to the floor. Kept all 4 wheels on track there, slowing it right down. Oh, he's took a little bit of a wobble. That's going to cost him a 10th. Keeps it on the track around the final corner. The first time's going to be 1:22.3. So we'll know there's more time left on the board. As we see, Nunda. Yes, 1:20.6. Fantastic lap there from Nunda. See a pink car. Have a look for that, puts it better by a half a second over Nunda. And Carl Cohen goes quicker than Nunda again. Whoa, we've dropped into the 120s now. Well done, lads. Sloth 120. Got to kind of keep up. Crazyville 120. Well done, mate. Fantastic lap. Whoa, and there's Shadows 121.9. So yeah, he's getting quicker. Wow, you've all come across the line at the same time. But look at that. I'm seeing a lot of 0.0s, 6s and 2s in there. So we've got Laporta on 120.062. Cal Cohen on 122.02. Nunda P3 with 126.02. Sloth then on 126.29. Then Crazy Bill on 129.30 and Marvsky on 129.59. So you're only 300ths quicker than Marvsky. 3/10 slower than Sloth, who's only 200ths slower than Nunda, who's 4/10 slower than Cal Cohen, who's 2/10 slower than Laporta. So wow, fantastically close times them lads. As everyone's going to be on the in laps. Jump back into the comments. Dylan saying he could have been 7/10 quicker, so that would have gotten him through as well. Oh, we're looking at Serious Mushroom. Turn 1 bad for invalidation 2. So they're all doing a great job. There you go. Little things Premier League drivers are looking at all the time. Which I must say, compared to last week, yeah, we're seeing far fewer invalidated laps. That was quite humorous last week. I couldn't find a driver on a lap. So we'll quickly have a look. Is Marvsky? Yeah, he'll be going slow coming in. Shadas. Redden anyway. So we can jump on board with Adam, who's going to be the only person. He's going to have the whole track to himself, so we'll give him some TV time. So I'm going to quickly grab myself a drink. So comes in, turn 1, yeah, clips the curb there, a little bit of rumble strip through turn 2, DRS open, looking all nice and clean there to start his lap. Coming into turns 4, slowing it down, turn 3, turn 4 now, getting the power on for turn 5 to take flat out. Yes, keeps it all on the asphalt, as they say. Into turn 6 and 7 here, keeping it nice and tight to the right. Going to come along to turn 9, slowing it down, a good curb there, a little bit of rumble strip, but that's fine. Doesn't go next to that wall, keeps it centre of the track so you can get nicely over to the left. How far to the wall is he willing to go? Yes, that looked good. A good apex there with a purple sector 2 DRS open. I hope that his teammate can notice him and move out his way as he comes around turn 13 into 14. He's got his teammate right in front of him who's on his outlap. Can the Alpha Fox spot him and get out the way? Adam goes, oh God, I hope that wasn't because of his teammate, but Adam was doing so well as he come around there. As we say, Nunda, is he next on his lap? Yeah, so we can ride it up. Jump on board with Nunda now. As he's coming through turns up to turn 6 and 7 and 8. Slowing it down. A bit rumble strip, keeping it nice and tucked in. Looking quick as always as he comes through turn 8. Turn 9. Oh, he's got that gearbox glitch again. That's going to go right through me. He puts in a purple sector 2 though, but I'm going to have to jump to the Alpha Fox. Oh no, I'm not. No, I'm going to have to quickly ride on board with Nunda as he comes through the final sector. Doesn't go too far wide there, slowing it right down. Gets a good apex by the looks of that to me. He builds his speed up to come out of that final corner with his DRS open. Looking good this from Nunda. Puts in a 120.13 to put himself provisionally P2, right in between Laporta and Cal Cohen. Oh, sorry, I have to jump off that. As we see, Shadas is on an outlap. Williams in and out. Williams in and out. Who's next? That'll be Nunda when he's in lap. can see Reynolds on his out lap, so it's going to be the Reynolds next, so we can have a look at one of the reserves as he puts in a lap. So currently P5 sitting in the pits. Bill, 2 minutes left according to my screen. You feeling happy with that?
Oh, bloody hell. Where am I?
P5 at the minute. Yeah.
Oh, that's alright, isn't it? I suppose I'll go out again, why not?
Like I say, it's always good practice. So here we go. Cal Cohen coming down the pit straight. About to start what will probably be his last lap. So he's going into turns 1 and 2 there. DRS is open. Cutting from right to left side of the track. Braking just as that blackboard comes up. Tucking it right round. Sweeping in, out, left to right. Yeah, power down. As he comes through turn 5. Little bit of rumble strip. Under the bridge. 50-metre board. Slowing it down. Swinging it round. That's a good turn, that. Keeping it tucked in. Always get you a few tenths going around there. Heading into 9. Wide left. Sweeping it across. Little bit of AstroTurf, but that's fine. There you go. Nice and close to the wall. Not scared to put his wheel next to there. Tucks it far to his left. Drops 1 gear to do turns 11 and 12. Looking nice. DRS open into turn 13. AstroTurf again, but doesn't really take any grass. Drops a couple of gears. A little bit of AstroTurf again, so really getting his car really wide when he can. Yeah, right at the AstroTurf. 7th gear. Just gets to 8th gear, but that's P1 with a 1:19.952. That is an absolutely stonking lap, that. Take a bow, son. There's quickly now. That was actually a fantastic lap. We'll see now. Shadas, is he going to better his time? He's currently P7. Second quicker, well done, mate. To put him P5, so that drops Crazy Bill down to P6. Who's on an out lap? Who's just started his lap, so we'll let him crack on with that. There's Marvsky. Fuel light flashing as my screen brings an end to Q3. We'll watch Marvsky take the final couple of corners. As Adam says, great teammate. Yeah, I think we know what he's talking about. But Marvsky goes P4 with a very good time of 1:26.18 to check that flag. Provisionally P4 for him. His next across the line is at a Haas, yes, Sloth. Where is he going to go? He goes up the place. He takes P4 off Marvsky by 4 tenths with a 1:20.214. That'll be Cal Conan on his in lap. Yes, it is. So Crazy Bill, what can he do? Not yet, because I think there is only Shadows and Crazy Bill who can put in times, but Shadows invalidated, so it's all on Crazy Bill. Takes AstroTurf, slows it right down. There you go, AstroTurf, gets his foot to the floor.
I'm off.
Are you off? Are you not feeling it? Oh, down by 400ths. P7 though, mate. Very, 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 very well done. Nunda, P3. I'm happy with that. On mediums as well. Grazie, grazie. And Adam's saying such BS. Yeah, I understand completely what Adam's saying, but get your report in. Let's get that behind you. Well, yes, you had a fantastic qualifying, but if your race pace can still be the same, I'm sure you can do damage from P9. So there you have it. Calcoen P1, Leporta P2, Nunda P3, Sloth P4, Marvsky P5, Shadas P6, Crazy Bill in 7th, Alpha Fox in 8th, Adam in 9th, and FIFA Beefy in 10th. So that there is your top 10. As the timer ticks down, as Nunda says Mamma Mia. He's well happy with that. And Carl Cohen, he says yes. Second pole in 2 races. Happy with that. Well, there we go. I've got to say, mate, it was an absolute fantastic lap. for us missing so much sometimes, I'm glad when we can catch something really good to promote this division. Serious Mushroom saying good luck all and break a leg. Yes, absolutely. So as we see, the drivers are currently picking the strategies. A few have already done, but 10 seconds according to me, mate. The best of luck to you.
Cheers.
Get ready for the formation lap.
It won't let me go off the line. Okay, there we go. It's doing that. Oh, mate, it's doing that glitch. Mate, my game's doing that glitch.
Oh, never.
It's do you know the one where you start off the line and it keeps you in neutral?
Honestly,
like,
mate,
when you're
never,
revving up, it doesn't shift up to first.
That's happened to me in the pits. It's never happened to us on the start line.
It happens to me all the time for some reason. So I'm gonna have a really slow start now.
See some more comments. Jake Wilson saying good luck, guys. Yep. You're about to see some. I mean, League One didn't end on a bang, I suppose, or maybe it did. Would depend on which way you look at it.
I think it did, to be fair.
I know my race ended with a loss of a wheel coming up Eau Rouge, but nevertheless, as you see, the formation lap just coming through sector 2 now, through that fast right-hander. So yeah, so making up your rest of your grid, we've got Theo P11, and I'd like to know what tyres they're on. Position change first. Go tyres to start with. So nobody's picked the medium tyres. Sorry, no one's picked the hard tyres. As we see, Theo's predicted strategy is a one-stop soft to hard, or a two-stop soft medium, soft medium.
That is for me as well.
Yeah. So you've got the top 4 all starting on medium tyres, and you've got the 5 to 9 on the softs. And you've got Biffy in 10th starting on his mediums, but then you've only got Aiton in P15 and the Maniac P20 starting on mediums. Everyone else is starting on softs. So I see 5 red lights. Nothing's happening.
There we go, we're starting to rev up.
Yeah, revving up. Calcone's a ghost. So we've got Porter. There we go, and away we go. As I see, yep, Crazy Bill got a bad start. As they're coming down turn 1, Laperta's taking the lead as they're going to turn 1, side by side, and it looks like they've touched, but they've getting through turn 1.
I've just been hitting the rear on turn 1.
As we're seeing a Red Bull there, spinning round. There's Sharaz taking a spin. No, it wasn't. Yes, it was Sharaz taking a spin at the back there. He's down to 18th. Crazy Bill is right at the back also, with the bearded Dave right at the back. As I see, Laporta's in the lead. Sloth's now second, so where's Morovsky's in third, Nunda's in fourth, Adams in fifth, Alpha Fox sixth, FIFA Beefy 7th, Theo up to 8th, Dylan in 9th, Jake the Slayer in 10th. As we see a yellow flag in sector 2, is that for Aiton? Yes, it is. There's Aiton. He looks like he's taking a spin. So where's Calcoen? He's down to 15th. So something's obviously happened to him, who looks like he's got a bit of wing damage. Has he? No, he hasn't. He's fine there. As we'll quickly look. Laporte has already took a second lead over second place, Sloth. As we'll see, yellow flag in sector 3 now. That looks like for an Alfa Romeo. That's Theo's been involved in a spin now, and we'll see a car coming off the grass behind him. That's a Red Bull. Is that Shadas? Yeah, it looks like that was Shadas behind him, who's now moved in front of him. Theo's got wing damage. Oh, lads. Not the cleanest start for some, but at the front, they're getting into the formation now, as Laporte puts in the fastest lap. Obviously, it's only the first lap. But he leads the race with Sloth second, Morsky third, Adams fourth, Nunda's down to fifth. He's looking... Well, he's dropped a place. A couple of soft runners have overtaken him, but that's not his race over yet. As we see, FaZe Bailey's moved up to 10th, overtaking Andy Liu, but picking up a warning already, and it looks like he might have gotten another. Well, he's definitely getting a penalty, and it looked like he would have picked up a warning. As we see, Theo's in the pits, Aiton's in the pits for the hard tyres. The jump is the battle for second. Sloth defending on the medium tyres from Morsky and Adam. As we'll jump on board with Adam as they come along this back straight. As we see another yellow flag in sector 2. This time it looks like it could be FaZe Bailey. So it looks like he could have had it coming together with Andy Liu.
Oh, yeah, beauty.
And Jake the Slayer's out the race. As we see there, Jake on the grass. He's out the race as Crazy Bill shouts your beauty.
I mean, obviously it's not good as a safety car, but, you know...
As we do see a safety car, but I understand what you're saying, mate, yeah. It's going to allow you to close back in, and then if anyone has to make a pit stop, as we'll look. As he's staying out. Sloth staying out, Morsky staying out, Adam staying out, Nunda's staying out, so no one's capitalising on this free pit stop early on. As we jump in the comments, Serious Mushroom, typical turn 1, Jake the Slayer, wow, KAWTF, what, then Jake Wilson, what happened, Jake the Slayer saying checking who it was now, but wow. Yes,
who was involved? Who was involved?
Jake the Slayer. He's the man out, and I'm assuming he initially pointed the finger at Calcoen, but he said he's double checking, so I don't want to. I'm sure he'll let one know there. As I quickly jump on board. Yeah, I'm just making sure everyone's still in the session. We'll see guys coming into the pits. Yeah, we're looking good. So yeah, first safety car. We've got a pink Mercedes in first place. And Laporta reserving.
Lovely. We need some points.
Reserving for Cryptic Alibi, yeah. Second is a Haas, which has been a common theme this season. Sloth's... Is Sloth an Irishman as well?
I think so, yeah.
So he's jumped in his fellow countryman's seat, whatever you would like to say. But he's in second. Then Morsky sitting in third. In his black Mercedes. And Williams in fourth of Adam. Nunda in fifth.
Oh, FaZe Bailey, what have you just stopped on track? Give me freaking wing damage. And a 5-second time penalty as well. That's fantastic, isn't it, mate?
As I say, Crazy Bill is saving grace, I guess, like it was happened at the pit entry, but I believe you've...
Oh, I've got a drive-through as well.
Oh, yes, so there we go again. So... Where was I? So, got the second Williams in sixth place of the Alpha Fox. Red Bull of FIFA Beefy, P7. In fact, we'll have a look at position
Can't believe
changes.
I got 5 seconds for that.
early on. Any notable position changes? Andy Liu, he's up 8 places to P9. Dylan up 6. Cal Cohen down 9. That's a shame for him. Maniac though, he's up 9 after his quali ban. So he started dead last. He's up to P11 now. He's the last couple of weeks, the Maniac has done really, really well. So fair play to him. And we've got FaZe Bailey in 12th, who's moved up 7 places. We had a Dave, hasn't moved. So he's starting position. We've got Shadows, he's down 8. Swanshank's up 3, and then unfortunately, Crazy Bill, you're the worst off at the minute, mate. Well, other than Jake the Slayer, who's out the race. 12 positions down. So
can I get this 5 seconds removed?
Of course you can, mate. Pop that
getting
on there.
brake checked by FaZe Bailey.
Yeah, get your footage in. As we go back onto the tyres now, we'll see plenty of people, including Crazy Bill. Well, I'm saying plenty, there's 3 drivers now, put the hards on. Crazy Bill, looking to go at the end, Theo, and Swanshanks. So, as we see, yes, the safety cars came in, and the Puerta's getting everybody away, and Sloth kept it within half a second as they go into turn 1. So we've got the Puerta, so anything happening with the restart, everything's looking a lot nicer, a lot cleaner. As you see, Andy Liu looked a bit wobbly there. Yes, coming through now, everyone looking a lot cleaner as they take the formation. Just kept it in line, nothing crazy that time. Everyone's learned from the start, so it's as you were. So right on board the Puerta's rear view. Already 3/4 of a second ahead of Sloth. So we are seeing signs. Oh, so we've got another yellow flag. This time it is a McLaren.
Oh, it's FaZe Bailey.
The McLaren of fame. FaZe Bailey, yep, he's into the wall. This has come out of turn 6 and 7. No, just the yellow flag. He's still on the move.
You said he's retired?
Is it? I missed that then, mate, because he's never. He wasn't ghosted, but his car's still there. So yeah, Puerta just about a second ahead of I Am Sloth. So next season he's going to be looking to hit the ground running.
Big fights going on at the back.
Yeah, as we'll see, we're going to come down the field. We'll see that Andy Liu's right on the gearbox of Dylan. So coming to turn 1 with the Renault of Cal Cohen. Is pressurising Andy Liu. Coming to turns 3 and 4. Oh, we'll move the other way, sorry. We've got Shadows, who's right on the... Oh, Shadows has gone wide. He's took a lot of grass coming into turn 6 and 7. But he manages to get back onto the track cleanly, as we see a gap now forming between P10 and 11.
Oh, Swanshanks just let the ball, thank you, mate.
Yes. Fair play to Swanshanks. Just reserving the night. Just enjoying the drive. Fair play to him. As we see now, Adam, he's got no front wing at all. So he's took a nasty hit. He's going to have to come into the pits. It's a safety car again, even though he's on the track. As he goes wide left. Bearded there, and Shadows are overtaken as Nunda gets a drive-through penalty for speeding under the safety car. So we're going to watch Adam with no front wing coming to the pits. So a safety car, and he's still in the race. So everyone gets a free pit stop. I gets to make up some positions. I lose positions. It's still the top runners. They don't pit. Well, the top 3 haven't in any way. But Biffy has moved up to 4th. Cal Cohen's back up to 5th. Andy Liu up to 6th. Very well done to him. Bearded Dave in 7th. Shadows 8th.
Why has Nunda got a drive through?
Speeding under the safety car. Theo's up to 10th. Jonesy 11th. 8th and 12th. So Crazy Bill's back up to 13th.
Whoa.
You're getting there, mate. You're getting there. Swanshank's 14th. Nunda's 15th. Just been into the pits for some fresh hards. So, you know, he's going to be guns blazing from here till the end on them. Dylan in 16th. Alpha Fox and Adam, both Williams, are now 17th and 18th. So their races have just totally flipped on their head. And they've both just come out the pits, so they were double stacked. And an added blow, one of them needed a wing change, a complete wing change. So, but I'm thinking it was the second driver into the pit box needed the wing change. So maybe it's not that bad. But yeah, they were double stacked. So now Adam's looking to catch back up, as I'm not seeing if the safety car's coming in. No, it's not, because it's the Puerta is still nice and close to it. He's not backing them up, so lucky for Adam, he does get to catch back up to the pack. So you would assume next lap it's going to come in. So yeah, quite an eventful first few laps. I'll quickly jump into the comments. So, Serious Mushroom saying, what you done now, Jake? Jake saying, avoided people L1, turn 1 probably, gained 3 places, then got hit. Jake Wilson, will be huge changes for season 2 in all leagues. Rules will be changing everything. I must have missed a comment. No, I don't believe it has. Formula Moment saying it was FaZe Bailey at fault for his. So, but
FaZe Bailey for a fault for more wing damage as well.
So yeah. So more news off Drake there. There's going to be more rule changes.
Is it in this lap? I bet it's in this lap.
It's got to be in this lap, mate. Just on board with the leader at the moment, who's right up the gearbox of the safety car driver, whose name has completely slipped my mind.
Shit, I can't remember either. Brilliant.
Sure, someone would tell her.
I'm next to the safety car.
Nunda saying it says he has a drive-through and he came into the pits and nothing happened.
Whoa, what's happened here?
Yeah, where you cannot serve a drive-through, but we see Jonesy's just flew up to 2 places to 10th. I don't know what's going on back here in car number 69.
Ayrton, can you please...
Ooh.
Oh, wait, what? I'm so confused. I swear I was in...
You were in P13, mate. You're now in P11.
I don't understand, because Ayrton, Jones and Theo like exploded, and then somehow I'm in front of Ayrton now.
Serious Mushroom saying it was Mr. You know who from the first race. As safety cars came in, so we're back racing again. So Laporta again gets them down to turn 1. Slough second, who picks up a bit of dirt. Novsky, yeah, it's all looking nice and clean again as they're coming through. As you see, Dylan's moving up the place, so he's taking the place off Swanshanks, who's taking a lot of grass there on the left hand side. He's going to have cars flying up his right hand side as he lets them all pass. That's fair play. He's as fair as they come. This Swanshanks, who picks up I nearly said a 13-second time penalty. Nunda, yeah, your drive-through penalty, mate. If you've got a drive-through penalty, you cannot serve it under the safety car. It'll prompt you. It should prompt you around about now. So look out for that, as Swanshanks very sportingly lets the Maniac past. is again Laporta. He's built up a 3/7/10 gap over Sloth already. He's a rapid driver. As you say, but Sloth, who we know is no slouch, extending his gap over Marvsky to the second. He's got a second gap nearly over P4 Beefy. He's got Carl Cohen head on his tail. And that's now where the gaps are starting to form. But Andy Lou P6, Bearded Dave P7, doing very well so far. 9 lap old soft, same as Marvsky, 9 lap old soft. So
oh, someone spun Jonesy.
Yep, we've got a yellow flag again.
I'm in the points, boys.
As we see, Jonesy's took a knock or a spin, but I'm sure we'll find out about that. He's dropped down to 15th. Yep, as you heard there, Crazy Bill. As did you see another coming together? Nice battle going on here for 11, 12, 13. As they come into turn 6, still in 8, and then the Alpha Fox. Up and down this grid, the drivers. Oh! As the Alpha Fox overtakes 8 on the left hand side. Braking into turn, the right hand turn, hit the straight. Is this
I know strategy, yeah. Oh, fun.
About to hit. Left, right.
Do you reckon mediums will last?
As Carl Cohen, we've just jumped on board with him and he's took a spin. Carl Cohen's just took a spin, coming out of turn 13. He hit the wall dead on, which has stopped him from knocking a wheel, but it's caused a VSC this time. So that gives him a chance not to lose as much time, because saving under a virtual safety car does save you a few seconds as well. He's going to lose a lot of places, but yeah, he's spun, he's caused this. Yeah.
Do you reckon if I pit on lap 17 for mediums, I'll last?
17, 12 laps on mediums. Yeah, I would say so. Serious mushrooms says he won't mention them again. Oh, I know, mate. Some people it's going to be funny as anything. Some people it's obviously it's going to be raw for others. Everyone handles things differently, as you know, as I'm sure you know. But I was saying he was very Jekyll and Hyde for me. Some days he's respectful and other days he just acts like an idiot with no respect at all. So what do you got to do? As we see now, Shadaz is closing in on the Bearded Dave. Bearded Dave up to P5. You know he's
how many soft runners do I have behind me?
You have 2 soft runners behind you, Dylan and the Alpha Fox, who are directly behind you. So they're going to be catching you because the tyres are only 4 lap olds. As we see the Bearded Dave take a spin. He's staying out. 11 laps now. Ah, right. But as we see there, Shadow's just overtaken the Bearded Dave. As Swanshank's overtaken Theo, because Theo's coming out of the pits. As we saw, Jonesy's had another spin. Is he coming into the pits? No, he's not. There's a yellow flag, sector 1, 2, and 1 and 3. Oh, that's good to see. As we see, Adams. Yellow flag again, and that's for Dylan. He's took a spin. As we see, Aiton's getting a 3-second time penalty. Not too much throttle, Dylan. Yeah. As we see, he's dropping down the order. We see a yellow flag in sector 2. That looks like for Adam, who's is he just moving to the side, let the lads past. Yeah, I think he is. He's getting lapped, so he's just staying well out of the way. Let's see. Again, yeah, yellow flag for Adam, who's getting lapped. Unfortunately, he's been lapped all the way I'm
Might do a
afraid.
Sergio Perez. Once was last and then was first. Last in the lap 1 wins the race.
Yeah,
In my dreams.
I feel for the lad. But yeah, you're currently now P5, we seem. Jake Wilson, Marvsky is promoted. There you go, news coming straight in from Jake Wilson there.
Breaking news.
Indeed it is, Marvsky has been promoted. He's checked. Jake the Slayer is now out of the race. That's right, he cannot be caught. So it's a toss-up between Bifa, as Adam leaves the session. Yeah, as I thought he would have done, that's fair enough. As we're riding on board with Marvsky. Oh, but we'll jump on board with the Alpha Fox because he's right up the tail box of Crazy Bill. So we'll let Crazy Bill concentrate on that. Coming around
Last time you spectated me, I spun, mate.
See. Crazy Bill on the hard compound tyres, obviously. You know, is he going to battle or are you just going to let him past? DRS coming up.
We'll see what I feel like.
Yeah, Alpha Fox, DRS open, overtake on. He's closing. Is he close enough? Not this time. Will he get him going into the next corner? Does it come out of turn 2? DRS again. Up the inside, up the left hand side of Bill. Taking the outside line as they come around turn 3 and he doesn't touch his wheel, but oh, he backs out. Yeah, fair play to the Alpha Fox there. He could have ducked on the inside, but he backed out there. So they're coming up now to the braking point under the bridge. Yes, good stuff. Good braking by the Alpha Fox. Got it right down there. Could have quite easily went into your back. It's giving you a little bit more room now. As they come up to end sector 2. DRS detection zone. So take 11 and 12. It looked like you ghosted out there. Looking all good there. Now it's really going to pressurise Crazy Bill. So coming to turn 13. As you see now, both the Red Bulls are sitting in position 3 and 4. Good to see them. Now, let's keep an eye on that. Crazy Bill's managed to get 4 tenths up. We'll see Beefy now, he's within a second Sloth. See Sloth go a little wide there. Breaking it down. Any other close battles? Carl Cohen and Nunda for P11 and 12. Jump in there. It's Jake Wilson, Sam McKenty and Dewey not racing. Jake the Slayer's out, so Marvsky is Premier League. He is Premier League, mind you. He is. He's going to put in a good show. They're getting a very, very good driver. Well, they're getting 3 very good drivers, aren't they? Obviously, Alpha Fox. He's keeping, I don't know if he's keeping this gap on purpose, but he's staying just within a second of you, mate.
I'm pushing so hard right now.
Well, he's on 8 lap world soft, so he's going to be having to pit. So, keep it right. You'll see Biffy's right on the gearbox now with Sloth as they come through turns 1 and 2. Beefy had to back off there. He was going to spin it. He was about to lose it. As Adam was saying, I know I'm not allowed to retire in the pits, so I'll take a penalty, but he's annoyed by the Alpha Fox. He was 2 laps down and kept spinning. Well, as you know, we don't like retiring in the pits, but when the whole field has lapped you and it's just not your day, I think allowances can be made. We don't want to just keep penalising drivers. I think he's had a bad enough day. in any way. So that's just my opinion. You see so many drivers just throw it in the wall, but
If I made a pit stop next lap, do you reckon I'd come out in the points?
okay, so it's about, how long's a pit stop in this?
21 seconds?
21 seconds. Goodness me. So you've got Aiton's 4 seconds behind you. Can I throw that one out to Serious Mushroom if he's listening? Crazy Bill Pitts in 5th. Can he still come out in the points? That is a little above my level of expertise, mate, as I see him come around the final corner. I really know that timing thing, like when to go in and where you'd come out.
Yeah, I forgot that.
I honestly...
I'll come out in P13.
Yeah, there's a commenter coming in. Jake the Slayer's saying you should pit next lap for softs.
I spin this up for softs.
That's what he's
that
saying.
long.
No, they won't last that long, but Andy Lewis now is getting pressure off Nunda. Who's gone. Maybe he's let him wide, but he looked a little too far left in the dirt. Slower tyre. Andy Lewis not going to do anything silly like that. But he is looking glitchy. I'm sorry, I cannot stay on board with that. So you have look from Carl Cohen's point of view. Yeah, Andy Lewis into the... It's like his back end is going straight, but his front end is looking wobbly.
It's opposite day today.
Yeah. See, possible DRS now. Is Andy Lewis just going to yield the position? No, he's not. He's going to take his corner properly. They've got a bit of a 4-car train going on now for these lower points positions. Jake the Slayer saying nah. Oh, as we saw the Maniac there. Gone too deep as he was going into the pits and ended up in the
Well, have I got
grass.
another 5-second time penalty? Brilliant.
As Crazy Bill gets another 5-second time penalty for pitting for his mediums. That's going to bring him out. Currently, like you said,
Not anymore.
not anymore, P14. So there you go, you totally understand that better than I do. And Jake the Slayer saying, yeah, medium safe bet for you, even though you're in P14. Everyone just got quickly whip through, make sure everyone's in the session. Yeah. Right, who's close? Cal Cohen right on the back, Andy Lou still. As we see, yellow flag. That is for Red Bull. Oh, Shaddaz has took a spin. Shaddaz has took a spin. It looks like he's took a spin coming out at 11 and 12. He's still going though, so hopefully nothing too bad. But Aiton's moved up to 4th. He is going to have to pit again though. Now Beefy, he's come, yeah, Aiton into the pits. Now Marvsky. Now is Marvsky going to make 16 laps on softs? I don't really think so. 10 laps to go. This race has flew over again. You see Shaddaz is into the pits for some softs. Crazy Bill, as we saw, got mediums. The Maniacs went in for softs, so he's looking for pushing at the end. As you see, Crazy Bill up to 12th now. Gaps.
Essen on the hards.
Gaps, or you must have had, that must be all you had left, mate. As we go through now, there's no real close battles at this moment in time. So we've got Laporta, who's still out in the lead, but will be looking to pit pretty soon. Is he coming in now? Yes, he is. And he's 18.1 seconds ahead of Marvsky, but 22 seconds ahead of Sloth. So, can he get in, get them changed, and get out ahead of Sloth? As we see, Sloth is just about to come at turn 15. But nice there, coming through 16. Little lift, bit rumble strip, foot down. As we see now, he puts in a first fastest lap, yep, and he's jumped Beefy. And he's jumped the Puerta as well. So, at the minute, Marvsky is your race leader, but he's on 7 lap old softs with 9 laps remaining. So he's going to need to pit again, I believe. Or he's going to be really slow towards the end. We'll have to wait and see for that. Sloth in second, 2 seconds behind, but he's on 2 lap old softs. And a second behind him is the Prota in third on brand new fresh softs. And Beefy in fourth. Him on 1 lap old softs, and Nunda's made it up to P5. And you know he's going to be able to go at the end on them mediums. Cal Cohen in 6th. Hards, so you know they're going to the end. And look at this. Alfa Romeo 7 and 8th again. Andy Lou and Theo. Well done, lads. I've seen Andy Lou a couple of times, but Theo, he's just kept his nose down. Keep going, mate. Bearded Dave in 9th. Alpha Fox in 10th. With Crazy Bill less than a second away, looking to get a point.
Oh, I'd love a point after this as well.
You've kept the same. It's been a couple of weeks since you've gotten a point, so I'd love to see you get some, mate. You're putting the effort in. Have a look now. Theo overtakes Marvsky, because Marvsky's in the pits, who puts on fresh mediums. Marvsky's come out in 9th, so he's got the bearded Dave, Theo and Andy Lou ahead of him. Wow, 6th and 7th for the Alfa Romeo's there. As we see, Cal Cohen is right on the gearbox of Nunda now. Nunda's tyres have got to be slow, and have got to be the weaker of the 2 tyres. You've got to fancy the Cal Cohen's hards are nice and hot now after 10 laps. Same as Andy Lou. Let's jump into the comments. I see Serious Mushroom saying Sloth looking good. Good to hear. Great points for Alpha so far. It certainly is on both accounts, as we see. A little touch. No, they managed to get through nice and cleanly there. Cal Cohen and Nunda. But Cal Cohen's moved up to 4th ahead of Nunda. Oh yeah, them hard tyres are really starting to do the business now. It's just Cal Cohen now, just half a second already after just a couple of corners. But Nunda's got DRS in a straight line. Can he get close? A couple of tenths he can. But not enough to get battling through turn 1, as Nunda's took too much curb. Did well to keep it together, but took it down to over half a second behind Cal Cohen now as they go through this little right left. Jump back into the comments. And everyone's favourite driver's back.
I'm in 10th.
Yes. Crazy Bill does take 10th. Did we see a spin then? No, we didn't. As Andy Lou takes a lot of corner there. Just take your time, mate. Take your time. 7 laps to go. Great points, like Serious Mushrooms just said, for them Alpha guys. Great result again for Bearded Dave. He's another. Both the Alpha, all 4 Alphas, if you like. The drivers have done great these last few weeks. You see Marvsky now. He's pressuring the Bearded Dave though. Next season, Premier League driver, possibly getting a warning for 4 wheels off the track. DRS open as it coming to turns 13. Play the patient game. Now, what kind of exits he going to get here? As I see, Dave half on, half off. Marvsky, DRS opened, straight up his gearbox to the right, so he gets the inside line nice and easy as to come into turn 1. Gets the move done nice and easy. He's going to get DRS again to be able to pull away from Dave. That's it. Morsky now looking to make inroads on Theo now. 2.5 seconds up the road. So the quarter now, he's right on the 3/10 behind Sloth, so we'll jump on board with this battle for P1. Closest battle on the field as well, that's good to see. The quarter gets DRS. The quarter with the fresher tyres goes to the right of the Haas, takes the inside line into the corner, and there's a touch, They've both come off, but there's no wing damage to Sloth. And the quarter keeps first position. As soon as there was a touch, Sloth went off, but he backed straight out of it. Could have quite easily just took them both out, but didn't. Quarter's back on his racing line. As we see him take turn 1 on lap 24. As we see Beefy there in the background coming around turn 1 also. There we go, no harm, no foul, as they say. We're up now. Aiton's just overtaking Shadows. There's a WNR from Crazy Bill, getting a 3-second time penalty. Possibly another warning with the Alpha Fox right up his tail. Gets DRS going into turn 3. As we see Shadows, is he going to make the move on Aiton? With his DRS, yes he does. Aiton doesn't fight too much. Just get back on the racing line, and away they go. Alpha Fox right on the gearbox, 3/10 behind Crazy Bill. As Shadows gets another 3-second time penalty. We'll have a quick look at that as the race comes to the end. Jonesy picking up 3-second time penalty. So he's looking a bit Tokyo Drift style there as well. I mean, fair play to Jonesy as well. Took a couple of spins early on. He's just kept his head down and got on with it. As we see, the Puerta has taken the lead off now defending the lead this lap with I Am Sloth. And there's just a touch again. What's the damage? DRS for Sloth. No, he's still got no damage. Coming up into turn 3. As they go side by side through 4. Sloth just tucking it in behind as they come through 5. Slowing it down for 6 and 7. Oh. There's your current leader. Hot under pressure from Sloth.
Bit of a hefty dive down my inside there.
Was that the Alpha Fox? Yeah, as we see, he's 3/10 behind you. Let's jump us back on board with the Prada, but there we go. As we see, the bearded Dave, Crazy Bill, the Alpha Fox, all battling for P9, P10, P11. Oh, to just start sector 3. It's looking yet. Apart from Sloth, who's still right on the gearbox of the race leader. We've got the battle for the lead. It's obviously going to be a more interesting race at the moment, but we've got that battle for 9, 10 and 11 as well, and final points paying positions. We'll keep an eye on them times as we're about to start sector 2 now. The racing point followed by the Haas. Again, there's that Red Bull just in the background as Crazy Bill takes a hit up the rear. Yep, and we can see the Williams has lost its right end plate there, so...
Oh, I'm so sorry, mate. I went for a move on the bearded Dave and then it hit me, so I slowed down and then... Yeah.
He's gone into the back of you. So it's that chain reaction effect, isn't it? Well,
yeah.
3 laps to go, maybe he'll try to nurse it through, but... quickly jump back on as all that happened. We see the Sloth, I am Sloth, is now over a second. So he doesn't get DRS as they're coming down the straight. So there's your three podium guys as they come through turn one. Laporta about to lap Jonesy by the looks of it. Yeah, there's car 69. There's Jonesy there, he's about to get lapped by Laporta, Sloth and Beefy coming up. So we'll jump on board with him, there we go. Oh. There we go. So, I'm getting a glitch here. So, right on board with Jonesy. Oh, we've got a yellow flag, sector one.
That's my
That's
fault.
for the bearded Dave.
That's my fault.
It looks.
That was completely reckless from me.
I'm getting really bad glitches here. I'm jumping on board with one driver and then it's jumping to another. We'll see, bearded Dave, no left end plate.
Oh mate, that's completely my fault.
Crazy bro taking full responsibility for that. That's fair play to you, mate. So just looking to see who's got some battles going on there. We've got a battle between, again, well that's allowed Shadows in less than a second as we've got another yellow flag. That'll be for the bearded Dave again. As we see both Alpha Tauris there, the Maniac and bearded Dave. Excuse me. So Shadows in P11, half a second behind the Alpha Fox in P10. Seems to be the closest battle, so we'll keep an eye on that. No, it doesn't. We'll go to Marvsky. So he's within 3/10 now of Andy Lou. As I come through turn two, there's a bearded Dave picks up a time penalty, DRS, Marvsky on the right hand side of Andy Lewis, the goes inside of turn four. A little touch there you can hear, but nothing too serious, no. Andy Lewis still front, Andy Lewis front end's all good, so bearded Dave Marvsky gets P6 from Andy Lew, and he's making inroads straight away on Nunda. Nunda, as you can see, 20 lap old medium, so I'm assuming they're going to be dead because Marvsky's just closing right in on the back of Nunda. Now, how is Nunda going to defend this? As we'll get a yellow flag in sector 3. That'll be for the bearded Dave, retiring in the pits. That'll be Marvsky getting a warning, no doubt, but gets DRS on Nunda. Now, is Nunda going to defend this going into turn 13? Takes the Marvsky around the outside line. They go side by side through 14. So come to turn 15 where the Marvsky's just in front as they go around. 15 comes out to turn 16 ahead of Nunda. All nice and clean, all nice and good there, lads. Very well done. Andy Lew and Theo now 7th and 8th respectively, but look at Theo starting 26th lap. Oh, on hards as Aiton's out the race. So can we see from Marvsky what's happened? So it's looking like Aiton's gone through 11 and 12. He's clipped the curb as his car here on the right. No, it's not, so it must have been somewhere else he's lost it, unless it's been moved. As we see now, yeah, so it's definitely, he's come through 11 and 12. As we see, Red Bull now. Was that Shadows? No. If we rode on board with Jonesy there, someone's come out 11 and 12 and totally lost it. There you go, yellow flag in sector 2.
Nunda.
That's for Nunda. He's got a burst front left. So he's on the final lap of the race. As we see, Laporta comes home and takes the win. With Sloth in second, Biffy in third. Calcone now, is he going to take fourth? Yes, he is. Where's Marvsky? Looks like these are now the penalty drive. The guys picking up penalties are going to come in, so positions could change. Marvsky's going to cross the line in P5. Yes, he is. Andy Lew. Can he take home P6? He's currently P6. Theo, no penalties again. Can Theo overtake him? No, he doesn't, but that's an Alpha Crazy Bill comes home in 8th. Very well done to you, but the Alpha Fox has overtaken you. Shadows takes the final point of 11th. As we look at Nunda, he's going across the line with his flat tyre in P11. Very well done to him, but Maniac is going to be in P12, but he's picked up no penalties. Is he far enough away? As Serious Mushroom says, good guys. As Jake Wilson, if only overtake of the season was still open, Marvon Nunda. Yeah, it was a very good overtake. As we say, the Maniac still finishes in 12th. Swanshanks is across the line. And Dylan to make up the 14 drivers, and there you have it. Nunda saying, oh, lol. And Cal Cohen saying, that was painful. Serious Mushroom, points are good. Points, mate, good game. Nunda, oh, lol. As Andy Lou picks up driver of the day. Definitely in contention for that, along with his teammate. But we'll have a look at that in a bit. As Theo is saying, whoop whoop. P7. Yes, mate. Points for both Alfa Romeos again. Very, very good drive for you. As we see, Laporta and Sloth there. P1 and 2 with Beefy P3, which I believe puts him P1 in the standings. So he overtakes Argentina by 2 points. So very well done to him. And it'll extend his lead to over Nunda. Cal Cohen finishes 4th. Movsky in 5th. Well done to the new Premier League driver on securing promotion. Andy Lou, yeah, and Theo, the two Alfa Romeo lads. Theo, no penalties again. Very well done. Alpha Fox, 3rd race, 3rd points. Excellent from him. Crazy Bill P9 after penalties, but that will change when you get your
that will change
thing moved, so you'll move back to 8th, and Sharaz completes your top 10. So there you go. Very well done to you, mate. Very well done to everyone else. And thank you very much for joining me again.
Sure.
It's always good to have you. And thank you very much to everyone who's watched this evening on the penultimate race. And I look forward to seeing everybody next week in the race finale in Netherlands.
Yeah.
So yeah, Netherlands it is. Thanks again, guys. And good